Hello, my name is Simon. I am a producer, guitarist, whatever you want to call me. Today we are working with Soothe2. The main topic we'll be talking about in this video is going to be sidechaining. This is a trick that I learned from, I believe it was Jason Joshua. This is actually the main way that I use Soothe2 myself. I don't really use it in the way that many people do, where you just put it on a track to get rid of resonances and stuff. I'm using it more as like this really transparent sidechaining tool, and I think it works really well for that application. So let's get into it. Okay, so we are here in the project now. This is Reaper. We got a bass up here in this track. We've also got a kick drum in the second track, and they sound like this. These are two stems from a song that I'm mixing right now. I won't show you the entire song because that would be copyright infringement. So as you can hear, the bass and the kick drum are competing with each other a lot in the low end. The usual way that you would go about solving this is that on the bass, you would probably put in like a compressor of some kind. I'll just use Reacom. So I've got this on the bass. We will route the kick drum to the bass. Boom. Now you are sidechaining. Using a normal compressor, like Recomp here, for example, it works really well. The problem is that it doesn't sound that transparent. It sounds very sidechained if you don't know how to set it up properly. So this is what it would sound like with just a compressor on the bass track being sidechained by the kick drum. There's nothing wrong with that, but it doesn't sound that natural to me. The way that I have done it in the past, instead of using compression, is that I would use a dynamic EQ instead. And my main dynamic EQ of choice is the TDR Nova. This is made by Tokyo Dawn Labs. It's completely free. I don't know, it works a lot better. Because the entire bass doesn't disappear. You're just sidechaining the low end. So it sounds a bit more glued together. I think that comes through on the YouTube video. It sounds a lot more transparent. I hate using that word, but it's the best word to describe it. It sounds a bit more natural, I think at least. But there's an even better way, and that's by using Soothe2, and I'll show you how that works now. Here we have a Soothe2 that I have placed on the bass track. Right now we're in the default preset, but I will change it to the flat start. Then what you need to do is that you need to go into every band and deactivate it, disable these bands. So I've got one band here set to around 95 Hertz, but it's got a quite wide resonance. I'm using the band shelf. I got a bit of a slower release. I got a fast attack. You can see the rest of all of the settings here. It's quite basic, but we'll see how this sounds now. Already to me, I've just roughly dialed this thing in. I haven't really done a lot of experimentation yet, but it sounds quite good right now. Let's just bypass Soothe2 now and we'll see what happens. You may be able to notice that there's barely any difference at all, and this is exactly what we want. So this was my little walkthrough of how I sidechain the kick to the bass drum using Soothe2. I hope that you have learned something from this, maybe. If you haven't, that's fine too. If you like this, give it a like, subscribe if you want to. Goodbye.